2, 1, go.
All right, this is Rygar, the glitched run. I did this last year at SGDQ, and since then, a lot has been done. Like my best time coming into SGDQ last year was about 9:45. Shredding Dragoon has it down to 8:45, even better than that, like 8:42 or something like that.
8:44, but yeah.
Okay, something like that. So a lot of work has been put in it. That's a pretty big game for such a short length of time. The reason why this is the glitched any percent, why it's so fast, is that this game has an internal mapping system, which is similar. If you've seen glitched runs of Earthbound, you see how the map is all laid out differently than what's logical in the game. So you go into doors in this game, it doesn't take you to the next room, it just warps you to whatever spot it has coded, and it could be anywhere on the map. So what really happens in this game is that the boss rooms in this game are right across each other, right next to each other. So what we're going to do is, in the game, for the most part, logically, you can't move from these rooms to these boss rooms to the other boss room. But they made some oversights on some of that, and we're going to exploit that quite a lot here, a couple times coming up on this run. Now, what's required in this run is there's only one item we have to pick up in this game, and Shining Dragoon's getting that right now. It's the grappling hook. It's absolutely required for a couple purposes coming up here. And what we want to do is get a couple kills. This game has a very interesting attack and defense stat thing. You have tone and last in this game. Tone is what we're going to worry about. It's the strength of this game. It's your strength is your tone divided by 8 rounded down. And you start with 30 tone in this game. So you get 2 kills that give you 1 tone, so you get an extra attack power for the beginning of the grind we have to do. Coming up here. And so we got the grappling weapon, took an intentional death because this is a deaths allowed category. And now we're off to the closest boss we can get to, which is the actual first boss, logically in how this game works. That guards the pulley that we're not going to get. It's Aruga. And we're just about to hit it there, the next pattern.
Yeah, if deaths weren't allowed, we couldn't do the trick in the first place.
Yeah. That's why that's why we have the 2 different categories on it. Now these guys are group spawn in 3s. You see he takes a little bit of delay there so that the green guys don't spawn off the screen by the time he leaves. Otherwise another one could spawn and hit him as he's using the grappling hook there.
It's not the biggest deal, but might as well just avoid it anyway.
Yeah. Nice back abs there. I love Rygar's back abs.
Pretty freaking buff.
Yeah. The story of this game is Rygar is a dead warrior from ages past, and there's a tremendous turmoil in Argus, or is that where he's from? I don't even remember the actual name. Argul, okay. And he's from Argus. That's where the dead go. And he's brought back to life to save the planet, and he needs to revive people's smiling faces.
By closing the door, opening the door of happiness.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. So this is Aruga's Forest. There's a neat little new trick that we're going to see here.
If I actually do it.
There we go. That's a really cool trick. It's a pretty tight trick, and it lets you jump coming out of it rather than jumping up, landing, and jumping again. It's a good half-second save.
Which is pretty good for such a short run.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's a damage boost.
Yeah.
I don't need the health.
Yeah.
I could technically have done it there too, but it doesn't actually. Since you can hold right coming out of it, you could fall down anyway. Ooh, let's not get hit by that.
Yeah. This game is it has a lot of graphical glitch problems, and it's very, you can do a lot of nasty things to it. It doesn't like you if you play with it too much.
Yeah, sometimes you can jump over it, but sometimes it just doesn't let you.
All right, now we're going for this is something Dexter or Bad Breaks found. I can't remember. I think you're early.
Yeah. Well, I'm always early for you, but.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. We do that glitch a little bit differently. So now he's going to take that's the quick way to do it. Now he's going to do a little bit of a slower path. It's more consistent.
5, 6.
This room is guarded
7,
from getting from moving to the
8,
next room on the vast majority
9,
of it.
10.
Except at the very bottom. So it's a very tight window he has to be able to hit that.
Yeah, I held my 10 too long. I do it slightly based on the position and then partially on timing. That's 4. That's 5, 6. That's 7, 8, 9, and 10.
There it is. There we go. And stuff happened. And look where we're at. We're in a completely different part of the game.
This is actually the second to last boss of the game, normally.
And robots.
Yeah,
and
why not?
Yeah. So now the only thing we have left, we can go to the final boss pretty much whenever we want to. The problem is that with this current attack power, it's going to take somewhere in the range of 800 hits, I think, to kill the boss.
So right now it's actually, you can go ahead and do some donations.
Yeah, so we need to...
Fantastic. I got a couple here. We got a $60 donation from Dust Skippy that says, shout out to all the nurses who work at Doctors Without Borders. So thank you, Dust Skippy. That's quite a donation. We got a $5 donation for Borderless Doctors. It said, I figured this year I will donate small amounts at a time during the games I love the most. This was during Star Tropics, so love Star Tropics, and it's great to see it in SGDQ. It's been fun, guys. Thanks for doing this. Runner's choice on where it goes. And we also have a $20 donation from Mr. Go Bananas. Been watching GDQ marathons for a few years now. Always been a big fan. Keep up the good work.
Oh, and if Swordless hasn't been met yet, I want to put it towards that.
So we're getting a kind of an unlucky grind here, a very unlucky grind to start off with. Now, this is one of the biggest things that Shining Dragoon has done that's been much better than what I did, is his grind is, on average, a good 30 to 40 seconds better than what I was doing last year. What we're doing here is each of these rollers give you 7 tone. And remember, there's 8 tone. It's your attack is your tone divided by 8 rounded down. So you're basically getting 1 tone every kill here that you make. And we're going to do it so we can kill the final boss in a relatively fast amount of time where we can still take 3 hits and be fine. But what we need here are star points. Star points, oh, that's a good one. What we need are, we need 3 star points to get to power up. This lets the grind go faster. He gets to, his reach is so much higher here that he kills these guys faster. He just got Recover, which takes 7 mind points, which fills your health. And you'll need 5 more for Attack and Assail, which is the area of effect attack that is very useful against the final boss.
Well, what do you think? Should I farm a little bit extra and be guaranteed the kill, or go in
Glitch
low?
World? I would say 3 or 4 extra hits. So you know, because we want about 16 or 17 hits on the final boss after Attack and Assail. And we're really good on star points now, because the grind started out badly, but he got those ones that look like 2 stars are actually 3 that you get.
If I was doing a PB, I would have gone right then. So let's just do, I don't know, like another 10.
So he's going to make it really, the final boss, really easy at this point. Now the
maybe not.
We're going to
whatever. That's good enough.
Okay, we're going to be doing a glitch coming up here. We're going to make it easier by actually killing this Lapis boss.
I could have done that faster, but
yeah. We're killing him. It's possible to do it without killing this boss, but it would be randomly determined.
You don't really need to spam because he has those invincibility frames, but that's just how I do it.
I do it the other way. So he's flying right now. If you're pushing down and only let go for like a frame or 2, you can actually move forward without actually dropping. So he's actually moving again ahead in the counter to the final. This is the final boss. He missed one of the attack and assails. But he's fine here. Get ready for time, by the way. It's going to be right about now.
All right, there we go. That's it.
10-minute run. That's very good.
Yeah. Especially because each time I miss that trick, it takes about 20 seconds. So I could have finished it like 9:40.
Yeah. But that's a really good run for a one-time run through. And you got the great animation, the dove animation there, the 3-colored rainbow, which is the best ever.
All I'm saying is, if they could make the little bird fly, why couldn't they make the waterfall like go?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. But that's the best animation of the game, and then we've recovered. What is it? Returned.
So it's the door.
Regained their smiling faces. That's what it is. Yeah. The door of peace was opened.
Yep.
And that's Rygar.
That's it.
Right there. So, yeah, it's a very good run.
Yeah. Good. Definitely good enough.
Yeah.
All righty then. Good job.